What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. Whew, that's a mouthful of a title. Hey, before you watch this review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, and ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you would like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. First up, I would like to say thank you to Netflix for granting me the screener to this new movie. Now, believe it or not, I was actually kind of a fan of the first film. Sure, it was generic, and it was like your usual teen rom-coms manufactured by Netflix Factory's assembly line, but it was also sweet and cute and adorable. And as an Asian American, it always warms my heart when I watch movies that feature Asian Americans in the lead roles where they don't always have to do kung fu or play doctors. To my understanding, this sequel is based on the second book. So those of you who've read it probably already knows what happens. And thus, you could decide for yourself whether the book is better than the film or perhaps the film is better than the book. But I gotta be honest with you, I am not too impressed with To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. It lacks the excitement that made the first movie fun. Yes, this sequel tackles the difficulties that Lara Jean faces when it comes to trust issues and communication problem and honesty in her relationship with Peter. But the whole process turns Lara into a somewhat unlikable character, and the inclusion of John Ambrose just feels redundant because we've been through this already with the previous film when Lara had to pick between Josh and Peter. So don't get your hopes up or keep your expectations low when it comes to All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. Based on Jenny Han's trilogy novel, it's a new year, and Lana Condor's character Lara Jean and her now boyfriend Peter, played by Noah Centineo, are out and proud to be a loving couple. As Lara Jean navigates her first experiences as a girlfriend, first real kiss, first real date, first Valentine, she's learning more and more from her sisters and an unexpected new confidant, a senior citizen named Stormy, played by Holland Taylor, who helps Lara Jean manage the complex emotion that comes with this new chapter of balancing a relationship and figuring out her authentic self. But suddenly, another boy from Lara's past, John Ambrose, who is also a recipient of one of Lara Jean's old love letters, enters her life again. So she's now confronted with the dilemma of whether or not she can love two boys at once, or which of them is actually what her heart is meant to be with. What made the first movie enjoyable to me was the prospect, you know? She had all these boys that she wrote love letters to, so she had to frantically work her way through all those mixed feelings. And it was kind of like The Bachelorette, the anticipation of finding out which of those boys will end up with the girl, aka Lara Jean. But this sequel, on the other hand, is pretty dull for the most part. Look, it's one thing if perhaps Peter was a jerk boyfriend or if Peter didn't treat Lara Jean right. But that's not the case here. So for Lara Jean to consider another potential with another boy, that scenario only makes her out to be the bad person. I'm still happy for actress Lana Condor though, for the fact that she basically has this little movie franchise. Because let's face it, Lana was terribly underused as Jubilee in X-Men Apocalypse. But I just don't feel that her character Lara Jean evolves in a positive way in this sequel. And maybe that's just how she's written this time around, which is unfortunate. This film is also riddled with platitudes that really don't make sense. And many of the cool supporting characters that had an impact on Lara in the first film, for whatever reason, their roles here get reduced to just barely a few minutes, and they're very detached away from Lara Jean. At least in the first film, the humor kind of landed several times, but in this one, It's like they hardly make an effort. I wish I could tell you that this sequel is delightful, but irritating and tedious are some of the descriptors that I could think of instead for it. Of course, fans who liked the first film will probably rationalize their reason for liking To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, but that's when I'll just have to settle with the response of agree to disagree.